it's Jordan. I just wanted to give you an update. So I did have my surgery the other day. I was having a polypectomy. Well, they're going to do the hysteroscopy. I cannot say it. But anyways, they were going to take the camera in there and see if they could find a polyp. And if they did, they were going to remove it. Well, they got in there and they ended up finding endometrial hyperplasia. And what's really funny is I have PCOS, so I like never have periods ever. I think I have had like 10 in 6 years probably. And what's really funny is I normally have to take medicine to even have those periods. And of course, the day before my vaginal surgery, I start my period. So I was just completely freaked out about that. I'm like, that would only happen to me. And I don't like talking about anything to do with periods or anything like that. It's not freaking me out because this is a YouTube video, but if I was in a room of people, it would make me uncomfortable. But anyway, so I'm like, only me would go to have that kind of surgery and start my period without any type of medication after all these years, you know. Anyway, so they ended up going in and they found, it's called endometrial hyperplasia, which I found out is common with people with polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is what I have. And it's basically when you're not having periods, which is what I don't have. The lining of your uterus doesn't shred, the endometrial lining, which is what your period is when that sheds. Well, when that doesn't shed, it builds up and it gets really thick, and it can cause it to turn into cancer. So it's like a pre-cancerous condition, and there's 4 different stages of it. I'm still learning about it. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to getting those clear results back from pathology. But they went in, and when they got in there and saw that, they ended up having to do a D&C, which when I read online, people act like the recovery from a D&C is really easy, but for some reason that has not been my experience with it. I have had like the worst cramping and pain, abdominal pain, like waking me up in the middle of the night. And like they gave me pain medicine and said like, oh, you probably won't even have to use that, but we'll give it to you just in case. Like heck, I've been using that like crazy. I'm not trying to be a hero here anyways, but I mean, even if I was, I mean, it's been like waking me up in the middle of the night, and I've taken it easy. You know, they say sometimes if you go too hard, like right after you have surgery, you know, you can be in more pain later, but I wasn't even doing that. I figured my pain would be, you know, the first day that I would just sleep off the morphine or whatever they gave me. And then the second day, I would just kind of soak it up, you know, with my husband, let him do the dishes kind of thing. I would watch Netflix. And then by the third day, I would feel good to go because I would have really, but that is not the case. I was kind of disappointed just because I was in a lot of pain on Thanksgiving, and we didn't end up getting to travel to family's house after because I've just been feeling bad, and I just wasn't really expecting it. Anyways, so hopefully that's not everyone's experience with that. It seems like it ranges. Like some people feel fine the next day and are running marathons. Maybe not running marathons. And then other people say that they feel bad for 2 weeks after. So hopefully I'm in the middle range and I'm almost to the end of my recovery. Just because I got a little toddler and she misses playing around with me. So anyways, so I'm excited that I'm done with that. I'm wanting clear results for that. And the next step is I am starting metformin, so I'm really excited about it. They say that it does make you sick for like 2 weeks to a month. But I'm telling myself that it's an after Thanksgiving cleanse. Yep, it's all the rage right now. You just gotta get on that after Thanksgiving cleanse. And a lot of people with PCOS say that it really helps them. It's actually a drug for diabetes, which I don't have, but it also helps people with PCOS because like I'm insulin resistant. And not everyone that has that PCOS is, but that's just one of the symptoms that you could have. Just like not everyone's overweight, and not everyone has hair on their face. But anyways, and it's kind of a vicious cycle because PCOS can cause obesity. But if you are obese, it causes your symptoms of PCOS to be a lot worse. So it's kind of like a vicious cycle. But the exciting thing is, now that I have been diagnosed with PCOS, I already know PCOS is game plan against me, so I can make my own game plan and get it in check. And so I wish I was a little bit younger getting in check, but I'm still under 30, so I'm excited to get to a healthier lifestyle right now and get it under check now. So the metformin, some people, like I've read online, have been sick as a dog, and some people have been sick as a dog and also lost like a lot of weight and were able to keep that weight off. So I'm really excited. And then after 1 month of metformin, we're going to do our first round of Clomid. I'm so excited. I feel like we're finally almost to the point that we're actually trying to conceive with help. All this stuff takes so much time. That's why I really encourage you. I had a friend that told me not to waste time, but to book that appointment with a fertility specialist. And I'm so glad that I just picked up the phone and just called and made an appointment, because all this stuff has really taken a while to do, and I'm just so thankful that I made that appointment, because we are so ready. We are so ready. And we're just so excited, and our daughter is so ready. She's got like all her stuffed animals, and she's like, "Oh, this is my sister." And I'm like, "You don't have a sister." But that's terrible. But anyways, yeah, so I'm so excited. So they're going to start us on Clomid, or me on Clomid, and I'm a little nervous about that making me crazy, just because Provera and progesterone both kind of make me have scary nightmares and weird feelings and stuff, and I'm not really an emotional person. I'm more of like a jokey person, so when I cry about things, and I'm not used to people hurting my feelings, and when I'm on those medicines my feelings get hurt like really easy, so I'm not really used to that. I'm like, how do people live like this with all these feelings? But I'm still really excited about taking it, and hopefully we're one step closer to getting our little bundle of joy. So I'll keep you updated, hopefully first with clear results for my endometrial hyperplasia, and that I won't have to do hormone therapies or any of the other more extreme things with that. And then hopefully I'll get good news with the Clomid. I think what she's going to do with the Clomid is me take the Clomid for a week, and then an ultrasound to see where I'm at, and then timed intercourse, and then possibly like a trigger shot, but I'm not for sure. But I'm excited because we're at the point where we're finally, I might ovulate soon. I never knew there was so much to know about reproducing until you don't know that there's so much that goes into play with reproducing until you're bad at it. When you're bad at reproducing, there's like so much to know about reproducing. It's really overwhelming. But anyways, well, I hope this helps somebody out there that's going through the same thing. And yeah, I hope everyone, baby dust to everyone. I hope this video helps, and I will update you when I know something.